Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome back to my channel. Today's workout is a quick Pilates routine utilizing the small stability or core ball to enhance your Pilates workout and add a little fun to this routine. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, welcome. Today's workout, I am utilizing a small core ball, small stability ball. I love these. It's a great way to add, a little bit of a challenge, and it's something you can take with you, something easy to store, and yeah, it's just a great tool. This is one you can purchase that's like 7 to 10, I think it's, inches? And, it should be soft, all right? And you want this size because it works well, with most body types. And like I said, it's easy to keep around, all right? So let's begin on the mat. And of course, just like any of the workouts that I have here, if it doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to use the ball, but it's just a way to, in some ways, enhance the workout, but also it can provide a little bit more support for certain exercises as well, all right? So make your way onto your back. And I'm gonna start out with the ball directly between my legs, right by the knees. Arms stretched out long by your side, and I have my heels lined up right with my sits bones, the bony parts of my hips here, and arms pressing down. Try to keep your gaze directly to the ceiling. And starting out with just a few pelvic tucks. So I'm curling my tailbone up towards the ceiling, which then allows me to press my lower back into the mat, and then purposely arching my back, creating space, okay? So let's use the exhale to tuck, inhale to arch. And so you're really trying to isolate this movement just to the lower part of your spine, right? So just swaying through that lumbar part, just creating some space there, loosening up the lower back. Good. So using the breath, exhale, inhale to arch. Now let's add a little engagement into the ball. So as you exhale, press into the ball and feel your lower abdominals deepen in. And then inhale, release the squeeze, arch the back. Exhale to tuck, press into the ball. And that should help you activate those lower abdominals. Inhale to release and arch. Go for 2 more. And arch. Good, last one. And arch. Okay, so now as you are tucking the tailbone, hug the ball, press into your feet, and slowly roll up into a bridge. And just as a reminder, try to keep your gaze to the ceiling, neck nice and long, and then slowly roll down. You're gonna melt your upper back, your mid back, your low back, untuck your pelvis. Let's do that again. Exhale, press into your feet, curl your tailbone up, and lift your hips. Pressing your hips towards the ceiling, engaging those feet into the floor. Take another breath, and then use the exhale to slowly segment your way down through your spine, little by little, unfolding. Good, let's do that again. Engage that pressure, hug the ball, pressing from your inner hips, lifting up. And what's nice about this is it allows you to press evenly from both sides, helping you to make a bridge that's in alignment. And then slowly roll back down. We're gonna stay up on that next bridge. And again, press into your feet, curl your tailbone up, and lift. So think of your knees as reaching forward, so you're nice and long through the thigh, and then press into the ball, little pulses inward. And as I pulse in, I'm thinking of squeezing or engaging my hips, pulling them in towards each other like there's magnets on my inner thighs. Press, 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 and 4, 3, 2, hold that last press. Release your upper, your middle, your low back to the mat. And as you untuck your hips, release the press into the ball. Good. Let's do that again. Keep your gaze up. Exhale to roll it up. High hips, press into the ball. In, 2. So you should be feeling, hopefully, some engagement through those legs. Core engage. Let's do another set of 8. You got this. Press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hug in, slowly roll all the way down. All right, nice. From there, draw your legs into a tabletop position. So what you want to feel is that your tailbone is long on the mat, Your knees are approximately right over your hips or slightly past, okay? If this is too intense, please go ahead and just do one foot, okay? Or you can keep both feet down if necessary. But we're gonna hug into the ball, draw those abdominals in, and as you do that, you should feel a deepening, right? So I'm already engaged into that midline. Then on the exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up and reach. Tailbone still reaching long, hugging the ball, and lower back down. Let's do that again. Inhale on the bottom, exhale to curl head, neck, and shoulders up, reaching long, press into the ball, and slowly lower back down. Can you curl up without tucking your hips, right? Curl your way up, arms reaching long, and lower back down. If this is too intense with the curl of the head, just engage into the ball, feeling those abdominals work, keeping your head down. And lower. Let's go for one more. Exhale to curl your way up, reach, and just hold it there. Pulse into the ball, press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Good? Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put one foot down, keeping one leg into tabletop and placing the ball here on my thigh. Stacking my hands and I have my elbows wide to the side, press into the ball and at the same time draw those abdominals in. See how that helps activate the abs a little bit more, and then release. And again, exhale and press. Release the press, and again, press. Deepening those abdominals, release. So you have this action of your thigh pressing into you and you pressing into the thigh. Good, firing those abs, good. And again, press. Now if you're good here, stay here. But if you can, curl head, neck, and shoulders up and press. Release, 3 more and press. Release, and 2. Stay curled if you can. And last one, and release it down. Okay, other side. So bring the leg up, and the first 4, press in with the head down. Use your exhale to press. Keeping your elbows wide to the side, abdominals sort of knitting in, drawing in towards the center. Press. Good, and for the second half, if you can, curl head, neck, and shoulders up, exhale, press. Keep your tailbone long on the mat. 2 more, press. Last one, press, and release it down. All right, nice. So from there, lift your hips up into a bridge one more time and slide that ball underneath. Might take a few scoots to find the right spot, but you know you're in the right spot when your tailbone is long on there. And now as you lift your legs back into tabletop, you feel supported. It might be a little wobbly, but that's cool. Arms by your side, and then draw one leg in towards you as the other leg reaches out towards like a 45-degree angle. Can you keep your stability on the ball and slowly switch legs? Reach. And reach. So moving into an abdominal series on the ball, ab series, Pilates ab series, but on the ball. And again, this is nice because you can keep your head down, less flexion. Now, the lower you reach your leg, the more challenging, right? So find that sweet spot. If you need to reach up higher, you can do that. If you need to just keep your knees a little bit more bent, not as straight, that's an option too. And let's go for 4. Reach 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs in. Thighs glued together, legs zipped up. Again, reach out to kind of a high diagonal. Exhale, bend back in. Thighs press together and control it in. Now check in with that upper body. You want to keep your triceps, your palms pressing down into the mat. Nice broad open chest. And reach. Abdominals draw in and up as the legs reach away. Let's go for 3 more. Lengthen and bend. 2 and bend. Last one, reach and bend it in. Very good. Okay, stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, moving into scissors. Now let's keep these small at first, kind of test the waters. Lower one leg, maybe about halfway down, and bring it back up. And then the other leg reaches away and bring it back up. If this is too intense, bend your knees and do it, all right? If you can kick it up, go for a bigger scissor switch. And change as they pass each other now. Good, and again, you're going for stability of the hips on the ball, no arching of the back, and change. Please listen to your body if you need to modify or, work with where you're at today. 4, and change. 3, 2, yeah, I'm getting wobbly here. Last one, and draw both legs up. Create like a diamond shape in your legs. I'm gonna do this version for lower lift today. So my knees kind of turn out, thighs turn out. Your diamond, right? You're gonna keep the same shape of the diamond, lower the legs, maybe a few inches, maybe more. Find your challenging spot. Exhale, lift the legs up. Good, inhale, lower. Lower your diamond, exhale, and lift. Reach away, thighs turned out, exhale up. You have strong arms pressing into the mat for your foundation here. And lift. Can you do 2 more? Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Last one and lower. Maybe an inch deeper than you did before. And lift them up. Good. All right, I'm gonna play with another variation. Bicycle. Reach one leg forward, other knee comes in towards you. Reach up and exaggerate the motion, right? Like you're trying to show off your legs. Lengthen out. Abdominals are working here. Even if you're not feeling this like intense pull into the abdominal wall, they are definitely working to help stabilize you here. But the ball under the hips is nice because it allows your hip flexors to take off, not work as hard, okay? And then reverse that pedaling. Go out, up, and in. Out, up, and in. Reaching away. Breathing through it. And then bend both knees in. All right, let's lower one leg onto the mat. Lengthen it out. Draw the other leg in and just get a nice hip flexor stretch, the front of your hip, front of your thigh. The ball's supporting you, allow yourself to be heavy into it. And then change sides, take your time, draw the knee in, other leg long, just a nice stretch after doing that. And release. All right, both feet on the mat, roll those hips up, and then roll all the way down. Feels good, right? All right, so let's press ourselves up. So I'm gonna go to a side lying position here, propping up on a forearm, and the ball is gonna go behind my thigh and I'm hugging it in, so I'm pulling my heel in towards the hip. The elbows directly underneath the shoulders, lifting your waist away from the mat. The bottom leg can stay bent or straight. Straight's a little bit more challenging, that's up to you. And you're propped up in a strong position. Draw this thigh in towards your chest at the same time hugging the ball, and then take the leg back. Good, and again, bring it in towards the chest, stable in your upper body, and take it back. Good, and in, and back, and in, and back. Can you keep those hips stacked? Last 4. Good, reaching behind you, 3. Continue hugging the ball, 2. And 1. All right, stack your thighs. From here, pulse into the ball, in. So I'm drawing my heel in towards the hip. Keeping the chest lifted. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the hug on the ball. Now, can you go from this position, keep the ball, and transition your way onto your hands and knees? You can do it. All right, so my hands are under the shoulders. I have the ball in the same spot. Curl in, draw the knee down, and then press that heel to the ceiling. So lower the leg, stomp on the ceiling. Lower, press up. Abdominals strong here. Push away from the mat like you're mad at it, right? Strong arms. For 3, reach up. 2, press. Last 1, press. Now from there, thighs side by side, lift the leg to the side and lower for 8. Hydrants is what we call these. And 6. And 5. Feel those hips working. 4. 3. Neck is long, gaze forward. 2. And 1. Release it down. Good? All right, let's do the other side. So prop up on that forearm, elbow under the shoulder, goes behind the thigh, heel in towards the hip, waist lifted away from the mat. All right, thigh in towards your chest. Take it back. And 2. 3. So, sometimes we start to fatigue and let go of our posture, but see if you can really lift up from that mat, right? Push into that forearm. Makes a difference. Your waist is working. For 3. And 2. And 1. Now stack those thighs, pulse into the ball, heel into the hip. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Keep your ball. Turn onto hands and knees. Get there how you can, and then lower the thigh and press on the ceiling. Abs lifted from the mat here. So we're not allowing ourselves to sink. Strong position till the end. You have 4 more. Press on the ceiling. Lift. 3. Gaze forward. 2. And 1. Now lift from the side for 8. Use the breath. 7. 6. Good. 5. Breathe through it. 4. 3. 2. Hips firing here. And 1. Release it down. Nice job. All right, shaking that out. Good. Take the ball in between the thighs. So this part is a little bit challenging. Again, listen to your body where you're at. So there's 2 options here. You can press into your palms, draw your abdominals in, and then round your spine at the same time and hug the ball. Feeling your lower abs activate a little bit more, and then release. Let's all do that together again. So round, tuck the tail, hug the ball. That's working itself. And then release. If you can add on to that, toes curl under. Draw the abdominals in around your spine, but then this time, hover your knees off the mat. Pull your waist up to the ceiling. Strong position for 4, 3, 2. Release the knees, arch the back, take a stretch. Can you do that again? Yes, you can. Round that back, lift the waist, hug the ball, float up. Hug the ball, it helps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees, arch the back. All right, last one, we got this. Round the back, lift the waist, hug the ball for 4, 3, 2. Now this time, take a downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet, bend your knees a little bit, and slowly roll it up. Finishing on our legs. Yes, I still have my ball here, right? So naturally the legs are probably about hips width apart with the ball. Arms reach out in front of you, sit back to a squat, and lift. And 2, so going through some standing Pilates footwork here. Sit it back and lift. 2 more, back and up. Last one, hold it back. Can you draw your hips back, still see your toes? You're hugging into the ball, right? Then maybe, you can rock to the balls of your feet, lift your heels up. Hold, 3, 2, with control, lengthen and lift up. Drop your heels. Let's repeat that. If it feels good to you, send those hips back. Remember, my weight is back. But then as I rock to the balls of my feet, I'm lifting up through my chest, abdominals in, hug that ball, hold. 3, 2, lengthen and lift up. Drop the heels. Let's do it one more time. Send those hips back. Abdominals in. Lift the heels off the mat for 3, 2, and lengthen and lift. And release it down. Nice job. Take the ball away. And let's take a big stretch up. Reach to one side. And up. Reach to the other side. And lift. And release your arms down. And thank yourself for joining me for this routine today. Let me know anything you want to see. Let me know how you felt about this workout. Share it with a friend. And yeah, I'll see you on the mat next time. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.